distinguished members of the Kosala Dullewa Foundation, including the wonderful dancers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be here today to address you to this very special occasion. I actually feel a little bit bad to interrupt this wonderful performance, so I promise you I'll be short. But I really like to share some of the thoughts from the international organization perspective. I want to also thank Padma for inviting me to this special occasion. I was a little bit hesitant initially because UNFPA does not specifically work for the rights of people with disabilities, but I'm very glad to be here and witness incredible dancing performance. I'm not a dancer, but I practice yoga, so I can imagine how some of the movements are so difficult. You have to practice so many years to be such a wonderful dancer. So around the world, across the world, 200 million young people live with special needs. And many of them actually suffer from the discrimination and the stigma, and they are every day fighting for their rights. For family members also, it is a daily struggle to ensure their access to services, opportunity for education, health services, including sexual and reproductive health services, and employment. And I know this firsthand, even in Japan, my home country, it is not easy to get these basic services for people with special needs. My brother is actually having these special needs, and I have seen my parents really struggling and working hard to ensure that he can also fulfill their potential. So UNFPA promotes rights and choices for all young people, all people actually, all individuals, which naturally includes people with special needs. UNFPA's mandate is to deliver a world where every pregnancy is wanted, every childbirth is safe, and every young person's potential is fulfilled. We have been working for almost 50 years together with the Sri Lankan government to ensure this mandate to be fulfilled. We have just celebrated the 50th anniversary globally, but also in Sri Lanka, to celebrate all the hard work that Sri Lankan people have done together with us to deliver this mandate. For the people with special needs, UNFPA developed a sign language on sexual reproductive health in 2016, and this work is continuing with our partners. Also in our peace-building project, we systematically include the people with disabilities or people with special needs. For example, young people with a hearing impairment in our discussion about how we can build the peace in Sri Lanka. The right to live a life with dignity was discussed and upheld in the 1994 Cairo conference we call the ICPD, International Conference on Population and Development. And one of the guiding principles of ICPD program action is to ensure inclusive society. So the rights of people with special needs is definitely part of this endeavor. Further on, in 2006, the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability was adopted at the UN. So Sri Lanka government also ratified this convention in 2016. So we have the commitment of the Sri Lankan government to ensure that all people, including people with special needs, have equality and rights to enjoy life with dignity. I hope you also heard about the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, SDGs. And this also talks about leave no one behind. Leave no one behind means, of course, that we need to uphold the rights of people with special needs. And this vision cannot be delivered if we do not include all people in society. And in that sense, it's commendable, the work of the foundation, and including all the people here today to the cultural event, which is important right also to enjoy the cultural event. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the tremendous and inspiring work done by the Kosala Dullewa Foundation in recognizing the important role young people with disability play in creating more dynamic, resourceful, and respectful communities. I am truly impressed by the Foundation's work and really humbled that this is possible in Sri Lanka. Today, really, I witnessed how you can create change in the lives of many people in Sri Lanka, in your community and beyond. Let me end with a quote from Neil Marcus. He's an American artist with special needs. He said, "Disability is not a brave struggle or courage in the face of adversity. Disability is an art. It's an indigenous way to live." Thank you very much.